Hey, good morning, Eastern Oregon, and welcome to this May 19th version of AM Live on EOA, your connection to Eastern Oregon. We're glad that you're here with us this morning. If you want to find our content, go to EOA.network. That takes you to a link tree where you can find the locations of our Facebook and our Roku channel, our website, and all of that media content, and also where all of this stuff ends up on podcast networks after the fact. So glad you're here with us. Here in a little bit, we are going to have Nick and Jim Hickey, who are involved with the Optimist Club here in town and all of the variety of things that they do, that the Optimist Club does, and also the way that they're involved, and glad to have them with us today. So, hey, how are you, man?
Good morning.
Good, yeah, and you might hear construction noises. You know, they're working on the roof.
Banging on the wall.
Yeah.
At least they're getting the roof done.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't leak this year for the first time ever.
Yeah. I think this is the third roof that they have put on.
And, and there was times where it's leaked. Like bad.
Yeah.
Like a garbage can full in one afternoon. that's a substantial leak.
Yeah. So, how are you, man?
Good. Just normal old finishing up, getting ready to finish up baseball and graduation, and it's crazy how fast this year went. Yeah. It's really, I mean, it flew by for sure.
You had a busy weekend. You were over in
Pendleton, for taking pictures and watching softball. It was a good tournament. It was fun.
Cool. Good. Well, what else is exciting? Anything?
No, not for me. I mean, just normal, go through the motions and, do what I got to do. Hopefully we can have, some success in the playoffs for baseball, and spring sports at EOU are pretty much done. I mean, they got track and field nationals this week. So after that, it's just a little bit of free time in Little League until, the grand poobah, the Shrine game.
Yeah, that's right. Well, hey, you want to do sports?
Let's do it. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. Friday Night Magic. Every Friday night they host FNM for MTG players. I don't know why they use those, Magic the Gathering players in our community. They draft the latest MTG set to be released. After playing 3 rounds, they give out prizes and promos to everyone who participates. Sign up on Fridays before 6 p.m. at Hobby Habit in LeGrand, just for the fun of it. LHS Baseball beat Ontario 12-1 yesterday and 17-0 on Friday. The seniors were celebrated on the field on Friday after the game. The Tigers go to Pendleton on Thursday for a doubleheader at 2 p.m. to decide the GOL championship. That's crazy, man. This Tiger team, at the beginning of the year, they were probably picked to finish second in the conference, and they swept Pendleton at home, and right now they're in the driver's seat. They just got to win one game over there in Pendleton, and they're the GOL champs. LHS softball ends their regular season on Thursday at home. In Pendleton as well. I keep thinking that those games are at home for some reason, but they go to Pendleton on Thursday and play at 2 and 4 as well. So we'll see where they end up. They're probably going to end up in third. Though there's a possibility that they make the playoffs. It kind of depends. I think the way it works is the top 2 in each conference or district, and then they take I think the next 4 third place teams that are the highest seeded. Talking about that softball tournament, I went over there this weekend. It was there was 10U, 12U, and 14U softball, and it's travel, softball. It's a huge tournament, 3 different places, down at the Little League fields, at Community Field, and then up at the middle school, and it was actually really fun. I mean, outside of the driving around town, I really enjoyed those different levels of softball. In the last game for Union County, the 14U game, it was the girl from Union. I think her name's Lexi Nay. She pitched a beautiful game. It was 1-0 Union County in the bottom of the 7th, and they were playing Hermiston, which a LeGrand girl is on the Hermiston team, and there was 2 outs. I think she walked the batter in front of the LeGrand girl, and the LeGrand girl, who's a Bonanno, I think that's how you say their last name, she hit a walk-off 2-run home run over the fence, and it was crazy. Like, it was exciting. I mean, that makes for really good pictures, so it was it was fun. EOU softball season came to an end last Friday in the opening round bracket championship game. Unfortunately, they didn't make the actual World Series. They made the opening round, though, and that's a successful season in my eyes to make the national tournament. And they won a few games, got to the championship of the bracket round, and just couldn't get it done. Another great year for Coach Christian and the Mounties. EOU track and field is in Asheville, North Carolina for the NAIA Outdoor Championships. Liz Grandel was named the Western Region Women's Field Athlete of the Year. And right now she has the #1 score in the heptathlon in the nation. And if she gets anywhere near that score at nationals, she's going to come home with a national championship, which is pretty dang cool. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.
Cool stuff, man. All right, hey, let's take a look outside. And it's going to be a beautiful day, I think.
Clear.
Yeah. So just like Rocket Suns is there, if you want to advertise on our weather cam, which is up 24/7, please be sure and let us know. There's a bird that just flew by there. All right, take a look. Let's take a look at that graphic, Bennett. So 68 today, 70, 74, 78, man, that's all beautiful temperatures. And very little rain, looks like, for the next 6 days. Looks like it's going to warm up over the weekends. So that'll be nice. And Memorial Day is Monday. So, all righty. Well, cool. Glad you guys are here with us. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with Nick and Jim Hickey, who will be talking to us about the Optimist Club.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Put the anti-glare hood on.
All right, we're back here cutting up in the studio. You probably heard a little bit of that. Glad you guys are here with us. So, Jim and Nick, how are you guys today? Good. Yeah. Thanks for jumping in with us today.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah. And tell me, so you guys are father and son?
Yes.
Tell me your positions now I don't know. Tell me your involvement in in the Optimist Club. Yeah.
Well, I'm the president of the Optimist Club.
Okay.
And I got involved probably 7 or 8 years ago, but I grew up in the Optimist Club
Right.
because of this guy here.
Of course, yeah.
So that's kind of how I got involved, and now I've been president for 4 years now, going for my 5th and 6th term. So
All right.
yeah.
And so, Jim, you probably have been president in the past, I would have.
Yeah, I was in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And I was president, and I moved away for a while
Yeah.
and came back and got back involved with the Optimists. So, but I've been involved with the Optimists since around about 75. No, probably later than that. It was probably 1980 when I got involved with the Optimists. So I've been around for a long time.
Yeah. So, tell me the history of it a little bit, how it got started and so on and so forth.
That's all you.
Well, yeah, in about 1964, they didn't have football for the 7th grade team. And so a group of guys got involved or were looking for programs to start a 7th grade football program. And they got in contact with the Optimists out of Boise, Idaho. And the Boise chapter had a football program. It was kind of like Pop Warner back then. And so anyway, they brought that football program for the 7th grade kids in 1964. And it's been circled around football ever since. We have branched out in the last few years. Whenever the school district got rid of different programs for sports programs primarily, the Optimists stepped in and funded and helped run programs such as the junior high sports, grade school sports, and that sort of stuff.
So then over the years, you guys have just kind of helped fill in the gaps, and that's kind of changed over time, right? So,
Yeah. We've branched out more now where we're giving money to anywhere from the Art Center East to mock trial
Yeah.
of the high school. And it's all on our website too, I believe, all the places we donate to. But anything kid related, we want to be involved.
Yeah.
And we got involved with some robotics over in Union, so it's fun.
So how is it funded? I mean, I guess let's go back. So when you do a football program, it's equipment, it's coaches. Is it everything?
Yeah. Well, originally, when they started the football program, it was a fee to play.
Okay.
So, and the football program was always pretty well self-sustaining. And they pretty much just did the football in years past. But and the other thing that we always have done is the Bi-Mart Optimist football, or a Bi-Mart Optimist fishing derby. And so we got a trailer, and that was our first form of actual fundraising. And this trailer was a food trailer. And we would set up, we would be at the fair or we'd be wherever we could to set up and make extra money for the football equipment and everything. So it kind of helped fund everything for us.
So then anytime that the Optimist trailer is like at the high school football games, the local high school football games, then the point of that is, you're providing concessions of it, but you're hoping to make money.
Right.
You're making money from that adventure to try and support the other
Right.
programs that you're
Yeah,
doing.
all our proceeds go back into
The
youth
youth.
programs.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And right now, our primary funding is concessions. So if you see the Optimist trailer,
Yeah.
come on buy something. It's for the kids.
Yeah, and I'm a part of La Grande Rotary, and it's the the same kind of a thing in the sense that, we have expenses, but hopefully we're taking in more than what we're spending,
Right.
whether that be through members, the dues of members, or through different fundraisers, so that we're, giving that money away in some manner. Yeah.
Right.
So, so then, what is how much money do you give away, or do you hope to? I mean, a year, just a ballpark, yeah.
We years past we've given away 15,000.
Okay.
We started about 10 years ago. We with COVID, when COVID hit, everything kind of went flat, and so but since COVID, we decided that we wanted to try to increase what we gave out, and so we give out around 10 to 15,000 a year, and all that money comes from concessions. We do have the Optimist Field, and we get money through signs that are on the Optimist Field advertising, but that also funds I think it used to be Legion.
Yeah,
I think it's the Legion team.
What is it? Do you know what it is?
The
now,
Legends,
Chauncey?
the LeGrand Legends. It's
It
the,
could be, yeah.
the summer baseball team.
Summer
Yeah, it's an
baseball.
American Legion.
Right. So they sell the signs, and we split that money with them, and it helps pay for their baseball program.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, but that activity, so the 10 or 15K you're giving away, it's just giving in cash to different programs. But along with that, though, you have all of these programs that you're creating, and you're and continuing to support. Yeah. Am I? Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, kind of give me an idea of the things, the ongoing things that you have going on now. Yeah.
So we have the signs with the Legion. We buy a banner from the softball club or softball team, and that helps support them. What are some other things that have been ongoing?
Well, we support the. Normally, we do a little league team. We support a little league team.
We did this year. We were late.
We help support Cub Scout
Oh,
Pack
yeah.
515. We're kind of their sponsor, and then middle school football. We're helping support that. We help pay for the coach for the middle school football program, and plus we just donated money to them for equipment because school fundings have dropped off, and we help fund the high school football program this year. This is the first year we've really given money to them, and
For
it's
uniforms.
for new away jerseys. We help paying on that. The other thing that we're really kind of proud of is the fishing derby. We run the fishing derby the first Saturday in June. It's always a free day in Oregon, so we sponsor with a Bi-Mart a fishing derby for the youth in Union County, actually. But we also donate to mock trial, and then we were really instrumental into building the Optimist Field. It is Optimist Field. We were the initial builders of it, picking up rocks or doing whatever we had to do to get that field ready to go. And it's turned into a really nice field. We still put money into that field from time to time through the city now, because the city takes care of it.
Yeah.
So I know from the school, I've been involved in the board part of different things from time to time, and whether it's the city parks department or whether it's the LeGrand Public Schools, they're always looking for partners,
Right.
you know, to help fund different things. And I mean, it sounds like you guys are an essential partner in a number of these different aspects.
As long as it's got to do with kids,
Yeah.
we want to be involved. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's our obviously our biggest thing. Friends of the youth.
Yeah.
So, and we, like I said, we want to branch out from just sports and anything that has to do with kids and help supporting them, keeping them off the streets.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Then
Yeah.
we want to be involved.
Well, so, and you mentioned Art Center East in there too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, give me an example of,
Well, they do like art contests,
Right.
And so they asked us if we would donate money for like prize money, so that they could actually rank each painting
Yeah.
or whatever that got brought in by the kids, and it was all kids stuff. So that was just recently that we did that one, and then the year before we did. I can't remember what that
There
one
was like
for.
it was like a troop went around the valley, and we helped pay for the busing of the kids
Oh,
around the valley.
right.
Yeah.
so how many, tell me about your structure, your board, and how many people are on it, and how do people get on the board? And I mean, how would somebody get involved in your organization? Like this?
Well, if they go to our website, legrandoptimist.org, then they can submit a request form for a membership.
Okay.
And then as far as being on the board, it's all typical club vote. You get voted, nominated, voted. President. I'm the president. He's the vice president. For now, we got a new year coming up in June 1st, I think.
Right.
We're starting a new, which I'll be the president again. We have a new vice president, new treasurer. So we have, how many board members is there?
We have like 7 board members.
Right.
So like
There-
the whole club, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we actually have about 25 members
Yeah.
right now. And of course, they're not all active members because it's hard to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to find time.
Yeah, we're having the same problem all clubs have,
Right.
and that's you got your core group of people that do
Yeah.
things.
But
So
we're
we're
all-
always looking for new members.
We're always
And,
looking
and
for-
all the members are older, like pretty
Yeah,
much.
yep.
They're just like every other
Yeah,
club or institution in the.
Yeah, except you, Nick.
except
you,
me. That's right.
You just look old.
I just look old. I feel old too.
Well, we would like to get a lot of younger
Yeah.
Yeah.
people in. When it first started, all those parents were like my parents. They
Right.
were, and they're all retired or they're all gone now. Most of them have passed on, but yeah, it'd be nice to have a lot younger people coming in to kind of carry on the torch, you might say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody's a member, is there a yearly due or
Yeah,
yeah? And tell me what that is.
That's I think we just upped it to $100 a year.
Okay.
It
We-
was 90 something. but I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
we
but-
upped
but
it
still
to-
that-
But that helps pay the internet because we got to pay the international dues.
Right.
So that pays for all that. So none of the money we're making goes to that. It all pays for itself. So
Got it. Okay. And
Which
so
is
then,
nice.
so then the membership, and so then and then there's an opportunity. I guess you probably hope that your members and other people will donate too, right?
right.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully they donate time.
Right,
That's
okay.
That's the most important thing to donate.
Yeah.
Is time.
Yeah.
And it helps. We use, for instance, we use the mock trial right now to help us at football games at concessions, and it helps to not really teach kids, but get kids to give back to the community. And we, like at the Little League tournaments, we have kids come in and help us out selling concessions or running. They love to run the money
Square.
square. And but it's something that the kids can give back and help. And then we have parents that help, like when we do the track meets. The parents will come in and help fill in some spots, and it's kind of helps us. And then the more help we get, the more events we can do, and the more money we can give back to the community.
Okay, so then kind of your main money driver, the main thing is the concession
Yes.
trailer that you're hauling around to different things,
The
right?
trailer, and then we have the concession stand at Pioneer Park.
Okay,
We run out of there too
okay,
for baseball and softball.
okay. And so you'll take donations, but what you
Yeah.
really, but you just, there are times you just need involvement, right?
Yeah, I would say that 90% of our funding comes from concessions,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
10%.
Well, and another thing we're trying to strive for the kids is letting them know that we will help with programs, but we want them to give back too. You know, like we're not going to just hand out
Right,
money.
right.
Like, we want them to learn that you can ask for money, that's fine, but we also want you involved and help in this program. So you kind of see how the wheels turn, and like the money just doesn't come off a tree. You
Yeah.
know, like people are actually out there volunteering their time and doing things to make this money
Yeah,
that we're giving out. So it's important for the kids to give back too, I think.
yeah. So tell me what the mock trial is. Tell me about that.
They are a group of high school kids that do mock trials. So they're doing they get, they have a judge and a jury, and they do trials. So they're like practicing to be lawyers.
So they have, there's a case, and
Yeah.
there's a defense and a
Yeah.
prosecuting
Yeah,
and a
then some of
judge.
the
Yeah,
kids play the other
Yeah.
characters and the
Yeah.
whatever's involved. It's actually, I haven't been to one yet. I really want to go though.
Yeah.
because it sounds interesting.
Okay.
And
But
they-
they're doing really good. They go to state.
Yeah.
So
So it's done through the school,
yeah.
and it's statewide. So it's a competition, and it's developing young lawyers and judges, and it's a great program.
Todd Gorham says, "Good morning. Two great guys helping the youth of Union County." Good morning, Todd.
So in the mock trial thing, how does the funds from Optimist help that?
It helps with travel expenses,
The transportation,
motel,
okay,
and,
yeah.
that kind of stuff. Because I do think they get dressed up and everything,
Right.
but I think that's all stuff they probably already have, maybe. But so there's no actual uniform, but
Yeah, I mean, and those funds are really important. I mean, recently we kind of became aware of the Battle of the Books was a program that's going on, yeah. And Margaret Spence, Stu Spence's
Right.
wife, she's one of the teachers and a librarian involved in that. And the point of that is that's a school function, but they needed help
Yep.
getting to state.
Yeah.
And see, I don't think that the school budget actually budgets for those
Right.
types of programs to go
Right.
to state.
Right.
So they need a hand up.
yeah.
Right, and so then that's where you guys are involved
That's right.
in different things, yeah.
That's why we're slinging all them burgers.
They're terrible too. Terrible for my waistline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
we've also we helped put in the Riverside Park new equipment. We've committed $2,500 to the splash pad that's going to be down at Pioneer Park. So we gotta
make some money.
make some money.
Yeah.
Well, we're also looking to get a hood system put in the trailer this year. So we looked at getting a grant for that because that's pretty expensive. to
Yeah.
get the hood system and then the fire suppression system.
Yeah.
So
So you can make French fries.
yeah, if anyone knows anyone, we'll take the help
Yeah.
with getting a hood system. So
Yeah, it's going to cost us around $5 to $7 grand
yeah,
to put that hood system in to our trailer.
Yeah.
I think you should talk about Bigfoot Phillies a little bit and how that helps Optimus as well, because people might have questions about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
'cause
down
they
there
see
at
me
the
down
park.
at the park.
Yeah, but kind of explain how that works to
So
everybody.
the theory behind Bigfoot Phillies being down at the park is we wanted to be open as much as possible because we feel like that's going to help bring in more money for the Optimists when they are there, because people will know that if you're going to an event at the park, then the concession stand will be open.
Right.
So they can plan around that, and instead of buying dinner before they come
Yeah.
down, they can come down and so Bigfoot Phillies kind of took over the slack a little bit of, because guys were getting burnt out, and being down there that much it's hard on you. So I started going down as Bigfoot Phillies, and I donate 10% of my gross goes back to the Optimist Club. So they're actually still making money, even though they don't have to physically
When
be
they're
down
not
there.
even there,
Which
yeah.
it's to me that's how it should be. I mean, they've created something down there. They started it something down there with that concession stand. That you remember when you were a kid going down there, being
Oh, yeah.
at the concession stand
yeah.
all the time? Yeah. So that's what we're trying to bring back, is that ambiance of being down at the baseball field, playing baseball or
I
watching
don't ever
baseball.
remember it
Having
being
a
A
hot
hot
dog.
dog, and yeah,
Yeah.
like it was always open.
Yeah.
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 So it's
So-
been, and I've not been down there. So so the Bigfoot Phillies, is that an addition to, so people can get a Philly cheesesteak or a hamburger
Yep,
or a?
yeah,
Okay,
I got Philly cheesesteaks, hamburgers, hot dogs.
Okay.
Pretty close to the same
Specials.
menu as the Optimist.
But the Optimist, but you guys aren't, the Optimists aren't doing hamburgers at the same time as you're doing.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
okay.
No,
So
it's
you're
not
kind of filling
competition.
in the gap when
Yes.
they're not able
Yeah,
to do
where
that.
they can't be down there, I open up down there because, like I said, we just want it to be open.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
If there's an event, we want to be there.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not volunteering with Optimus too.
Right.
You're there.
Oh,
at-
yeah.
You're one. You two are there at every single event.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's. I've only not seen him there like this
Yeah.
last week when he's on vacation, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're saying, "Oh, I'll just fill in and give you
Yeah.
guys 10%." No, it's all volunteer all the time.
Yeah.
And then when we don't have the people to cover it, you got Optimus has first dibs on everything.
Absolutely.
And then when they don't have the people to cover it, then it's okay. I'll step in because I
Right.
was going to do it anyways, and
Right.
and I'll give you guys 10%.
Yeah. I was gonna be cooking anyway.
It works out. I think it's a great,
Yeah.
great philosophy.
Well, it really
great
helps the
plan.
Optimists out
Yeah,
a lot.
it makes people. It puts in people's mind that it's going to be open. That's
Right.
the biggest thing,
that
because
is
people
huge.
will say, "Man, every time we go down there, the snack bar's not open, so we're
Yeah.
going to stop at the gas station and get sodas and
Yeah.
stuff." But now that they're starting to realize that,
Yeah, we
dang,
get-
every day you guys are open. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna.
We get comments all the time now from not just kids but parents, like, "Oh man, we really appreciate you guys being open."
Right.
And it's so.
Yeah, when we first started doing it, people would come in and go, "Oh man, if I'd have known you were going to be open."
Right.
And so now they know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
because
they picked up
there's
pretty
times
quick.
JV games or whatever,
Yep.
little league games where nothing was open.
Yeah,
it was
for
just-
Little League, I generally by 7 o'clock I'm closing,
Yeah,
just
which-
so they all know. But they all kind of know that by now, I think. Anyway.
Yeah. So the Bigfoot Phillies, do you have your own truck or a little
I have
truck?
a trailer. Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll be at the fair and.
But
or not
down at the
fair, I'll
park,
be at
he's
the-
inside the
Yeah.
snack bar.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I run
he's
out
in-
of the concession stand
Yeah.
at the park.
Okay.
At the
Okay.
park.
Yep. But
And then they just switched the menus. So he has everything that Optimist has,
Uh-huh.
plus all the Bigfoot Philly stuff. So
cool.
Bigfoot Philly fried specials.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot Philly, the regular Philly.
Right.
I mean, I don't know everything, but I've probably eaten everything.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to talk about the championship signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
If I can.
Spit it out.
the championship signs were all redone. The Optimist paid to have all the championship signs for Little League, high school baseball,
Softball.
junior softball, high school softball signs put up, and to make them, because the signs were all different sizes, and some of them were fading out, and they were wanting a real nice standard sign that everything kind of looked uniform, and so the Optimists agreed to buy all the brand new signs that we had down there, and any future signs that
Need to be made.
well, like if LeGrand wins the district. Is
No,
that-
state.
well, no,
Oh, in Little League.
no, the high school. If they win this district, like,
GOL, they don't make signs for.
well, yeah, there are signs for the high school,
Oh.
but we'll make that sign, and it'll go up down at the park somewhere. So we're doing the future ones, but the old signs, if anybody would like to, we're gonna bid them out online, and if anybody would like to go onto our website, you can click on and view those signs. Right now, they're all the bidding process says closed. But we will be reopening that bidding process up in the future. So you can go online and look at those, especially some of you merchants out there that played on some of those teams. You know, it might look pretty nice having your sign at your business of when you played Little League and you won a state championship or a district championship or something like that. But you can go online and look at all those different signs and
I just put
preview
the
them.
link in the comments
nice,
to
thank you.
the signs. It's event.octria.com.
All right. So anyway, I wanted to share that with people, and this will help recuperate some of the money that the Optimist paid. I think it was close to $5 or $6 grand to buy those signs. It will recuperate some of that money, and then we can put that back into more signs in the future and
Yeah.
the future of our youth in the Grand.
Well, very cool.
Yeah.
So, Nick, do you have any fun stories? I mean, anything that you can think of as a kid when you were involved? I don't know. Maybe any stories on your
We
dad?
both played
Yeah.
Optimist football.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just the togetherness, I guess, of everyone being there and growing up around that.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. The fishing derby, I remember going up that because they used to do it in April,
Me too.
and that I think that's the first free fishing day was in April when Morgan Lake opens, and I remember camping up there overnight and waking up to snow and just freezing cold and yeah, so a lot of memories of that kind of stuff.
The fishing derby's fun because
yes.
just the looks on the kids' faces when they
Oh.
walk over with the
Yeah,
big-
you're up there taking pictures
Yeah.
and they love
Yeah,
it.
no, and there was a picture. There was a picture of a girl, Bennett.
Yeah, pop that picture back
Yeah,
up,
I
man.
mean, just totally darling. It looked like she'd caught her very first fish, or it did just run those. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if that was her first.
the look
fish
on
or-
their face, and when they figure out that they can bring any fish they catch up and we'll weigh it and measure it,
Yeah.
oh man, there's kids, they're up there with every fish they catch. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, it is
and
fun.
just the family atmosphere up there when they're all up there.
Yep.
You know, we give away free hot cocoa and
Yeah.
coffee,
Donuts.
donuts. Yeah.
Now
So
has
I
that
got-
and that has happened already?
No, that's June 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, June 6th, and we'll open
Put that flyer back up, Benny.
registration at 8 a.m. at Morgan, and you can only register at Morgan Lake.
Okay. In
So,
person.
Yep, and
Okay.
it's for the kids. So
Yeah.
I say 0 to 17.
Yeah.
Makes fun of me for saying 0.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
just-
And And do they have to have gear too, or fish? I mean,
No, we actually have fishing poles that we can loan out.
okay.
We do have some, not very many this year, but we will have some we can loan out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you're giving away this year? Like every year,
Oh yeah,
gives away a
Bimart
bunch of
just
stuff.
got their stuff in. I don't know all what they
yeah.
got, but
Yeah.
man, we make a killing with them.
And the
They-
adults can win some stuff too.
Yeah,
Like
I do
it-
do
When we
drawings.
do,
Yeah,
Yep, I
for
do
the-
do drawings for adults.
Yeah, because that's a money, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
For
do a
those tickets.
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or they can win a pole.
yeah, we sell
Well,
tickets to win a pole, or like I think because you got the fly pole,
It's
right?
it's still
Yeah.
sitting in my office, never even been open because I
Yep.
tried to give it away and the person never showed up.
But we
Right.
really appreciate Bimart because they supply all the
Yep.
prizes.
A lot of stuff
Absolutely.
too.
And
lot.
the gear. Yeah, and the gear.
A
that we
lot.
It was
Yeah,
actually really fun. I might have to do it again.
Yeah, you should.
Well, awesome. Well, guys, thank you. Anything
Yeah.
else before we quit that you
I'm
want to
good.
remind us of? Yeah.
No, I can't.
Fishing Derby, June 6th,
Yep.
8 a.m., Morgan Lake.
Check
Yeah.
out the website
Yep.
for championship signs.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
link to the website and there's also a link to the championship signs auction in the comments.
Yeah. And if somebody wants to get involved, they go to the website.
Yeah.
There's a way where they can get a hold of you guys. And,
Yep.
Yeah, every second
Come down to
and
the
fourth
park and
Tuesday
see
of
us.
every month
And
are the meetings at
Yeah,
noon.
second and fourth Tuesday of every
Are they at
month.
noon still or are they at 4?
Yeah.
Noon, yes. At Cock and Bull.
Every week, or every time, Cock and Bull?
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Hey, thank you, men, for being
Thank
here
you.
with us. Yeah, this morning. Just
Hang
hold
on.
it. Just hang on right there.
You don't
Yeah.
get to leave yet.
All right. You want to get us out of here?
Yeah. On this day, May 19th, 1884, Ringling Brothers Circus premieres in Baraboo, Wisconsin. 1962, on this day, Marilyn Monroe sings Happy Birthday, Mr. President to JFK in front of 15,000 attendees at Madison Square Garden. 2022, on this day, Mercedes confirms the sale of the world's most expensive car, a 1950 Benz SLR coupe sold for $142 million.
wow.
2,161 on this day, SYZYGY. 8 of 9 planets are forecasted to align on the same side of the sun for the first time ever. The number one movie in America on this day 10 years ago, Captain America Civil War. And the quote of the day comes from Mark Zuckerberg. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. One more time. The biggest risk is not taking any risk.
Yep. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, men.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you being here with us. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for joining us this morning, and we'll see you soon.
See you Thursday.